Flea beetles. Flea beetles are insects in the Chrysomelidae family and are an extremely common garden pest. And while the telltale shothole that they chew in the foliage may just seem like a cosmetic problem, they also leave your plants exposed to disease. The larvae also feed on the roots of plants, leaving them stunted and sickly. Trap crops like radishes and mustard can draw the pest away from your peppers, since they generally prefer brassicas over nightshades. Beneficial nematodes are also a good option. And remember our old friend Btk. Flea beetles are common pests found on many vegetable crops, including radishes, broccoli, cabbages, turnips, eggplant, peppers, and tomatoes, potatoes, spinach, and melons. Flea beetles chew irregular holes in the leaves. Severe flea beetle damage can result in wilted or stunted plants. Flea beetles are best managed through a combination of culture and chemical control methods. How can you identify that you have a flea beetle? Most adult flea beetles are very small, about 1/16 to an 18th inch long. An exception is the spinach flea beetle, which is a 1/4 inch long. Flea beetles can be black, bronze, bluish, or brown to metallic gray. Some species have stripes. All flea beetles have large back legs, which they use for jumping, especially when disturbed. When it comes to the damage caused, all types of flea beetles cause similar damage. Adult flea beetles cause the most damage by feeding on the leaves and stems. They create shallow pits and small, rounded, irregular holes, usually less than an 1/8 inch in the leaves. This type of damage is unique to flea beetles. Plants started from seeds are less tolerant of feeding damage compared to transplants, but both can be severely injured if flea beetle numbers are high. The larvae usually cause little to no damage to the plants, with the exception of potato flea beetle larvae. How can you manage beetles in a home garden? One is to monitor your garden for flea beetle. And this is how you can do this. Place yellow sticky traps in your garden to see if you have flea beetles. Second, check your plants for flea beetles and their damage. Third, prevent severe damage to your plants by treating seedlings when there are more than 5 flea beetles per plant. 4, protect your crops if 10 to 30% of leaves on seedlings and transplants have dropped off. Another thing you can do to manage is to practice culture controls, and this will include controlling weeds in and around the plant, remove old crops, debris, plant crops as late as possible so that they have a higher chance to fight the beetles. More things you can do is to control weeds in and around planting sites to limit food sources for flea beetles. Remove old crop debris so that beetles will not be able to get protection in the winter. Plant crops as late as possible. Plants grow faster in warmer temperatures and are more stable to resist damage from flea beetles. Use row covers or other screening to keep beetles out when the seedlings are growing. Remove row covers before the flowers come up so pollinating insects can reach the plants. Plant a highly favored crop such as radish as a trap crop before you plant your main crop. Adult flea beetles will be attracted to the tallest, earliest crops available. Once beetles are actively feeding on the trap crop, spray with a labeled pesticide. Like I'll remind you again that a lot of these pests that we are looking at that attack pepper, most of them have similar methods that you can apply to get rid of them, as we have been seeing from the start of this series.